Do you ever wonder why you have ideas, you have passions, you have inspirations, things that were implanted in you or just randomly appeared in your mind where you wanted to achieve something and you wanted to create something, a dream, a goal. But for whatever reason, there's a big aspect of who you are that just feels like it's not feasible. You feel like it's not possible currently for you to actually achieve that thing. Then there's another side of you that thinks and understands that it is possible, but not today. One day I will achieve that thing. Well, what I want you to understand is everything that is inspired upon you, every idea, every passion, every bit of curiosity about a particular interest, those things are evidence of your ability to create them. What I want you to understand is when it comes to purpose, manifestation, which are all aligned with one another, which all is encompassing and connected with one another. When you think about purpose and manifestation, what I want you to realize is that there's a difference in your ideas versus my ideas. There's a difference in the things you're passionate about and curious about versus the things that I am curious and passionate about. The reason for that is because we're different people. We're on a different journey, a different path, right? Our consciousness, though, comes from the divine, right? Comes from the grand consciousness, that which we identify as God, though our individual consciousness is individualized and an expression of who you are versus who I am. Those things have different goals, different things that resonate with it. And because we are essentially different consciousness, we have different things that we wish to achieve by way of our consciousness. Now, ask yourself the question, why is it though that my ideas, my goals, my dreams are different than yours? You see, we come with this assumption that our goals and dreams are common and that they are something that everybody wants. Yeah, we can kind of break things down and we can get into like everybody wants money, everybody wants the dream house, everybody wants that dream car, everybody wants that dream relationship. But it goes way deeper and further than that. But when you ask yourself the question, okay, what is that thing that drives you? What is the thing that you seek to learn about, you seek to do for the rest of your life? You know, what is the exchanges and the kinds of relationship that you want, right? What is the kind of house that you want? Where do you want that house, right? Do you want an off-grid house? Do you want a tiny house? Do you want a mansion, right? All those things. You get into the nitty-gritty, the details of all those things, you will find that though, yes, essentially, we all want money, we all want a house. When you get down into it, vastly different, right? Vastly different kinds of homes. How we make that money, vastly different. So again, getting back to why your idea, your dreams, your aspirations are different than mine's is because your dreams and aspirations are custom for you. They are made only for you to achieve them. So I want you to understand how important it is to comprehend this concept. You see, it is not, and it should not be a question of if you should pursue this goal, if you should chase or pursue this dream. It is simply a matter of you are supposed to. This is what you are here to do. And when you are not doing that, that is when things like the suffering, the pain, the depression, those things come in because you're not aligned with your true self and your true nature. You're not being your most authentic self. You see, being your most authentic self isn't just simply about your personality and just sharing whatever comes to your mind or whatever you feel in your heart. Being your most authentic self means doing the things that your authentic self desires to do. Your beingness. Who are you being? You see, being is action. It is constantly moving with intention. So what are you doing, right? How are you moving with the intention of fulfilling your consciousness? How are you moving with intention to achieve your goal, to follow your curiosity, to pursue the things that you desire? Because if you're not pursuing those things, you're not aligning yourself with your higher potential, with your true self, with your divinity, which you are here to do. So not living up to your potential, not living up to your desires and your dreams is essentially you looking in God's face and saying, I'm not going to do this, right? But now you know how I communicate. And though there is a higher intelligence that may be orchestrating this whole entire game, the duality is, or the fact is, when you think about God and divinity, you really should be thinking about it from a place of within, right? Not just simply an outside idea, projection, or concept that you were taught, but recognizing your consciousness and your ability to think, observe, create your reality is the divinity by which you should be communicating from and to at the same time. We're always looking outside of ourselves for the thing, but rarely are we looking within. And it is within, it is looking within, that is how we connect with that outside thing, because it is the same thing, because this is where the principles of oneness comes into play. So now, as we get back into your ideas, your passions, recognize that your ego is out of control. Your ego is implanting fear, is implanting doubt, insecurities, and it is not allowing you to be aligned with the God within you. When you are aligned with the God within you, then you are moving forward with the understanding, the faith, the confidence, and realizing that whatever idea, whatever passion, whatever dream that you have is yours and is meant for you to achieve it. This is where and how people with true understanding of self-awareness and the divinity within you can walk with such confidence and grace, because it is a knowing now for them. And it can be a knowing for you as well. You just simply have to let go of the fog, let go of the weight, the identity with pain, suffering, the past, imagining the worst situation, but just being present in the moment, observing the reality that is, and through all the muck, all the mess, you will begin to see that you create this reality because you are the God of this reality. You are God of your universe. So when you understand that, even get a glimpse of this understanding, that is all you need for you to move forward, push through, and create the reality that you deserve, desire, and want. Okay? Deserve, desire, and want. All those things come together as one experience, your experience. So come into the understanding that your ideas are meant for you to achieve them. For you to achieve them, you just have to go through the work, go through the processes of managing your ego, putting aside the fear, putting aside the inadequacies, putting aside the insecurities, the doubt that isn't real, and thus walking into the truth, the reality that you are divinity living your experience as you. And it is just that simple. Thank you so much. Feel free to go to drabundant.com, subscribe to my daily newsletter, and also get access to this free book, The Power Within. I'll also invite you to my Monday morning manifestation meetings happening every Monday at 7 a.m. So feel free to set your alarms, and I look forward to seeing you there. Continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.